There are so many ways you can get clients for a design studio. And in this video, I'll be walking through step by step the pros and cons of each method. And by the time we are done, you would have enough information to choose the one that suits your business the best way. The ones that get you clients consistently and in a predictable way. And not just random clients that can truly afford your service and are your ideal target audience. Now, all these methods work, but some are much slower than the others. And we have organic marketing, we have referral network, we have meta ads, and we have Google ads. With organic posting, this simply means posting content on your Instagram. Now, the pros of this method of getting clients is that it costs you literally nothing. You don't pay money to post your content on Instagram. But there are so many drawbacks to using these ads your only way of getting clients. Number one, it's very unpredictable. You have to post a lot of content and hope for virality. And a lot of times you can't control who sees your content. Whenever you make posts on Instagram, your content is shown to anyone possible. And even when you get a lot of likes and engagement, they're sometimes not from your ideal clients. And this is the most unscalable way to get clients for your business. You can't rely on this way to get clients for your business at all. Now, referrals are much better. They are the easiest way to get clients for any type of business. And it costs you nothing most times. And also, it's so much faster to close your clients from referrals. And you get more referrals the more you do good jobs. But relying on referrals can be very unpredictable. You sometimes have to chase referrals from your friends and family, and you can't really plan your business relying on referrals. Sometimes you also get cheap clients. Your friends and family can refer you to their friends that just want some cheap job, and ideally does not work for you. Now, meta ad is much more sustainable. This what meta ad means is posting your content on Instagram, and meta pushes your content to your ideal audience. And with meta ads, they have a very high-tech AI tool that knows who likely is to buy, and it shows your content to those that might want to inquire for your services. And it's much more scalable. You put money into the system and you get more reach, and it's faster than relying on organic method. But the drawback to meta ad is that the quality of lead might not just be the best. Sometimes your ads might show to those that are interested in your service, but they are not really looking to buy for or hire you for a service. And you pay for impressions most times, for views, for engagement, for visibility, rather than intent. And you have to follow up a lot of emails back and forth, and you have to create content. It's a lot of work that goes in creating meta ads for interior design businesses. And because of how much these ads are popular, the trust is very low. It's very hard for people to hire you from just seeing an ad. Now, the best way to get clients for your business is by relying on Google Ads. Now, with Google Ads, you show your content to those that have intention of hiring for your service. Now, imagine someone has a big hotel and they want to hire a designer. They are most likely to go on Google and search for these keywords right here. These are keywords that show serious intention, and it makes so much sense for you to show up exactly when they're searching. Now, relying on traditional method of ranking online can take a lot of time and money. SEO is very time consuming. But with Google Ads, your ad shows above other businesses under this sponsor tag, and this is the first they see. Whenever someone wants to hire for a service, they don't go all the way down. They focus on the first search result. And that's exactly how Google Ads works. And the pros of Google Ads is that you get high intent commercial buyers. A lot of commercial design projects, they rely on Google to get their prospective hires for their businesses. Now, these clients are ready to hire. They're not just browsing, they have strong intention. Anyone that takes up their phone and searches for a designer in your location, they have some somewhat interest of buying, especially when it is very niche. Trying to get hotel clients, no random people will just search for this keyword. Anyone that search for this keyword, hospitality interior design project, they most likely have an hotel they want to design. And it makes so much sense for you to show up when they're looking for. Now, with Google Ads, you pay for every single click. You don't pay for impressions. So you don't have to pay for views or likes. You pay for when your actual ideal audience sees your ad and clicks on your ad. Now, you send them to a landing page, a website you have. It's easy than when you have to create so many content with Facebook, because with Facebook, you have to rely on your creative so much more. Create content, create videos, and this can be exhausting. And with meta ads, with Google Ads, it's very predictable. You put money into the machine, you get more exposure. And it makes so much sense using this as a proper way to get clients for your business. And the drawbacks to having to use Meta Google Ads is that you need technical know-how. It's kind of difficult for you to set it up on your own, unlike posting content on Instagram where you can just post and allow it to reach the audience. With Google Ads, you need someone that understands ads itself and can run ads for your business. Now, you can also get clicks from the wrong location. If you look at my screen right here, this is the search volume for this keyword. And majority of these clicks are coming from the US, but sometimes they're coming from Brazil, UK, India. If you don't have your ad set up the right way, a lot of your clicks can come from this location, and this can max out your budget. And for every click for this keyword, it costs about $2. Very expensive. So you don't want your clicks to come from the wrong audience. This is some drawbacks from Google Ads. Also, you need a good backend process. Whenever someone books a call with you need to understand that speed to lead is very, very important. How quickly are you to respond to your clients? If you can't respond to them in the fastest way possible, it's possible for you to lose their attention. Now, one drawback is that it can be expensive. Now, the reason why I say expensive with an air quotes is that if you are paying $1,000 a month for Google Ads, you are not a small business owner. You can afford to spend that amount of money for your business. A lot of interior designers that are just starting out might not necessarily be able to afford paying some amount of money for their ads. But the thing is that if you pay $1,000 for every month for your ads and you have 100 leads from your campaign, I'm very sure you can close at least 3 clients that same month. So whatever money you are investing in your ad pays back itself from the amount of clients you close. So it makes so much sense to invest in leads that have intention of buying than those that are just browsing from Facebook or Instagram. This is the best way or the best explanation. In trying to run ads for your business, I advise you to rely mainly on Google Ads to get qualified clients. You need to have a great landing page where you send your clients to have to be appropriate and have the right content. And you need to have a good backend system that can help you with this. I have several tutorials that explain how you can run Google Ads for your business. You can check the link below for a tutorial. And if you want to have a one-on-one call with me and you want me to help you run ads for your business, you can book a call with me below. Bye. See you soon.